Hi you guys, welcome back to this channel. Today on the menu we have something very delicious, delectable, amazing. This looks like a casserole, right? It's not a casserole. This is king crab legs, lobster tail, jumbo shrimp, hard-boiled eggs, submerged in a huge hot tub of Alfredo sauce with bacon bits and chopped green onion on top. And on the side, we have a summer salad or cucumber salad with onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, and a vinaigrette. Can't talk. Of course, I just got water. I hardly ever drink anything else, you guys, other than water. So welcome to this seafood feast. And yeah, I have this on a hot plate right now. And this is on wood, so it doesn't get hot because I want that to stay cool. So, okay, let us pray, shall we? Thank you, Father, for this food. Bless this food and sanctify it by your word. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Always say your prayers. Seriously. Always give thanks for your food. Oh my God. It's not just handed to us, you guys. It's given to us. So, very thankful for that. Okay. And welcome to this Q&A. So, I think I'm going to eat for a while, and then I'll get into the questions. So, let's go fishing, guys. I don't know what's what and what is where, but oh my God. This is going to be, what is this? Yeah, so I just put all the seafood on the bottom and then just poured the Alfredo sauce on top. And that is crab knuckle. Mm-hmm. It's hot. I'm gonna get some more. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's gonna get messy, you guys. And if you don't like white stuff dripping off chins, you might want to click off. Yeah, I heard it too. Okay, I didn't mean that. You know what I mean. Okay, this is Alfredo sauce, people. Dirty minds. Oh my God. Oh. Let's see. It's part of a crab leg. Mm. Okay. Look at the top of this. It's just fabulous. Oh, here. Oh, I have my daughter's phone. So I'm going to read the questions for the Q&A. Hold up here. That's a hard-boiled egg. Whew, with bacon on it. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Look at that perfect boiled egg. I know, like, my last few videos ago, people were like, oh my God, you boil your eggs for that long? That's too long. Does that look too long? Does that look green to you? I don't think so. Perfect boiled egg. Every time. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Here we go. You guys, here is a crab leg. Ooh, look. Okay. Let's do that again. Mm. Stop it. I feel like I'm all over the place in this video. Sorry, my head's like chopped off, but I'm trying to get everything in here for you guys. Oh my God. You guys know my Alfredo sauce recipe. I've shared it several times on my videos. If you like it. Okay. Let's get into the questions. Yeah, so I got this salad here to cut the richness of this dish right here because it's very rich. So this will be a break for my palate, you know, in between. Oh my God. Okay, one more crab leg and then I'll get into the questions. Oh my God, this is a huge one. Okay, guys, ready for that? Here we go. No, you beach. Mmm. I like don't even want to talk. It's so good. With the bacon on here and the green onion. Oh my God, you guys. I really feel terrible eating delicious food like this with you guys staring at me. I feel awful because I want to share so bad with everyone. I really do. Let's get some green onion and bacon on there. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. I apologize, you guys. This is gonna be a long. This is gonna be a long video. I'm warning you now because I have this delicious food and I have the questions and I also have dessert. You heard it first, people. Dessert. Wait till you see it. I have dessert as well for this video. So it's gonna be probably my longest video I've ever done. But if you love me, you'll bear with me, right? First question. And I'm going as I'm seeing them. It's not in any particular order. Do you think your ex-husband watches your videos? Well, I got confirmation last week that he does. So yes, he does. Shrimp. Shrimp tail. That little asshole was hiding because I took all these off of every single one of them. What's your thoughts on B Love and Q situation? Oh. Um, well, if you guys didn't really pay attention or failed to see, but my name is Sauce Queen, not Drama Queen. So I refuse to answer that or talk about it or anything other than the sort. So, of sort. Yeah, I do have my thoughts and opinions, but I will keep them to myself. So, yeah. My grandmother used to say, loose lips sink ships, and 90% of the time it's your own ship. So, I am not going to say anything on that. And she was right. She's right. So, no. I know you guys want to hear my opinion and stuff, but I'm not going to do that. So, sorry. Thank you for asking, though. Really appreciate your question. This is crab knuckle. How would you react? Like, oh God, how would you react if your daughter got pregnant in her teens? Would it be similar to your mom's reaction towards you or different? That's a good question. It would be very similar to my mom's. I would embrace her, love her, and tell her everything's gonna be okay. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about it now. And I would help her 100% along the way. Absolutely. I would be very, very, very heartbroken, very sad. I'll probably cry that night, probably in my bed to myself. I would. I wouldn't let her know that I was upset, but yeah, I'd be very devastated, very upset. But no, I would do just like my mom for sure. Crabbly. How much do you earn in YouTube? Well, oh my God, I put a ton of eggs in here. I didn't even realize that. There's a lobster tail and there's cheese. I'm actually really not comfortable saying what I make on YouTube. I mean, that's kind of. Thank you for the question, Gary, though. But yeah, that's kind of I don't know, personal question, I guess you could say. But, does your ex-husband ever ask to see the kids? No, he does not, except for this summer. He texted me out of the blue and asked for them, and I said they don't want to see you. So, besides now, no, he has not. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know. Out of the blue, he just asked for them, but they said no, they didn't want to go. So they're here with me. But yeah, for the first time in 4 years, he asked for them. And do you ever smoke marijuana? I do not. Being a military wife, I cannot do that. I will get my husband in trouble. And so I am forbidden. I'm forbidden to do stuff like that. But when he retires, it's on like Donkey Kong. I can't wait. I don't hear you talk about your oldest son as much as the others. Do you have a close relationship with him? Yes, of course I do. all my children are like my best friends, extremely close. Um, he's probably the least one out of my children that I communicate with, talk to, because he lives with his wife in Fort Worth, and they both attend college and they both work, so they're extremely busy. And he came down here to visit me one time since we've been in El Paso, and that was a couple years ago. This was way before I started my channel. So, yeah, otherwise he would have been in a video. And he hasn't been back since. So, he works a lot and he goes to school, so he never has a time off. He has to work through holidays and stuff too. So, that's the only reason. But yes, very, very close with all my kids. Does your ex-husband ever watch your videos? About your time with him? If so, does he ever talk to you about them? I just answered this question. Yes, I got proof that he watches them. The king crab already come pre-cooked from Costco. So I just defrosted them, warmed them in the oven, and then laid them in here. And then the lobster tails, this isn't a question, I was just remembering. The lobster tails I did for 4 minutes in a hard boil, done. And then hard boiled eggs, I do them 20 minutes, but people don't agree with that. And the shrimp, 3 minutes in boiling water. So just to let you guys know. And there's more lobster crab. Oh my god, there's another lobster tail. Okay. Crab leg. If you could go back in time to relive one day, what day would it have been, and what would you have done differently? Definitely high school. Yeah, definitely high school. I would 100% take anything back from high school. Not meeting my ex, because Lord knows I want to say that, but I'm not going to say that, because if I do say that, I wouldn't have my children, and my children are everything to me. So I will never say that. I don't regret 1 second in my life meeting him because of my kids. So losing my education and not graduating with my friends and walking down, the stage and getting my diploma, that really, really bothers me still to this day. And I wish I could take that back and redo it and make sure that I, would have been smarter, you know what I mean? In letting other things consume my time and focus on. I was focusing on boys instead of what was really important in my education. What's your take on the drama with Eat with Q and B-Love? Just answered that. Thank you for your question, though. If you had 24 hours, let me get this salad. Look at this. It's so good. If you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? Huh. Very vinegary, so good. I'm like, get you right here. Sorry. If I had 24 hours to live, oh my god. I would definitely purge on all the motherfuckers out there that I can't stand and I hate. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. No. That's what my husband says. So funny. No. I would spend it with my family, my kids. Depending on the situation, I don't know. Like if a meteor was coming and gonna kill us all or something like that in 24 hours. I don't know. Pray, ask God for peace and comfort, be with my family, and I'm pretty sure I'll have a beer in hand or a cocktail or something. Absolutely, for sure. Hello?
Yeah.
No, it's your mom.
Oh, Mom, can I go to the park with my friends and play football?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Mm. Mm. I put zesty Italian dressing, well, rice wine vinegar, red wine vinegar. No, I'm sorry, rice vinegar and red wine vinegar. Um, There's a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt and pepper. Oh my god, it's so good. She has her phone timed out in like a minute or two. So annoying. I leave mine. Oh, it doesn't have a time limit on it. How often do you think a couple should have sex to keep a healthy relationship? It's a good question. Um, I don't know. I don't think you can actually put a number on that. I don't, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think you can. I just say whenever your partner wants it, you need to give it, and vice versa. Um, Unless you're sick or you don't feel good, it always needs to be, there for your spouse anytime. That's what God made marriage for. Um, so that's my answer to that. Just however you guys want to do it, how many times a week, just yeah, don't ever use that as a tool or say no, well, I'm mad at you, so we're not doing this. No, I think that's wrong. But if you really want me to give a number, I would say at least 3 times. If it's less than that, then I say there's probably trouble in River City. Egg with the shrimp. No. Yeah. Although, when I'm pissed off, you better think again. Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters are just in the other room. So you know what? Ain't happening. I know I said that's not right and don't do that and you shouldn't, but no, I cannot do it when I'm pissed. Good luck. So, 3. I would say 3. At least. Okay. What made you start a YouTube channel? I was wanting friends really, really bad. And I was bored. I had to quit my job that I had here as a caregiver because my kids and my husband needed me at home. And so I quit and I stayed home and I just got really bored and, I had nobody to talk to and I just didn't have anything to do. So I was like, you know what? And I watched YouTube Muk Wong's for years. And I just thought one day, this one channel I was watching, I was like, that's it. She inspired me so much. And I think I said it before, but it was Bila. I was watching one of her videos. And she was, in one of her videos, she was telling a story about what made her start and why she started and what it's done for her family and herself and everything like that. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do it. This lady's inspiring me so much. So I just, one day, I got some food and I sat down and I did it. So yeah, that was it. Shit. It's just going everywhere. So yeah, friends and being bored is what made me start my channel. And I'm so glad I did because now I have friends. And I just love it. I really do. It's very comforting to me. When I watch mukbang channels myself, it comforts me. If you could, would you have more kids? I keep looking at that to see if I'm reading it wrong. No, I'm good. I'm good. But I will say, after this, it really gets you. I love it. I will say, if I did get pregnant right now with my husband, I wouldn't cry about it. I'd be shocked, but I'd be like, okay, next chapter in life. This is a journey I have to go down, so I'm ready for it. It'd be baby number 7. No. I would be excited. Well, eventually, first I'd be shocked, and then after the shock wore off, then I'd get really excited. I'd be very happy because, there's a 10% chance or something like that. After your tubes are tied, you can still get pregnant. So I have a 10% chance. But if I went out of my way to have it or do it, no, I'm good. Uh-oh. What did your husband now think of all the stuff you've been through prior? He reacted like you all. He couldn't believe it. He was shocked. He was angry, very, very angry, and that's why he has so much hatred towards my ex because of it. And it hurts him very much what I went through. And that's so amazing. He's so amazing to me. He said to me, if I had one wish, I would wish that I would have met you first before my ex. He didn't say that, but he said, I wish I would have met you first. And that made me cry. Because he said it so sincerely, and he said it with tears in his eyes, and he goes, I wish I met you first. And it made me cry. Whew. So yeah, it saddens him. He doesn't like to hear it. When I do my videos about my story time, he'll put his headphones on. He don't want to hear it. It makes him angry. It makes him sad. So, yeah, he doesn't watch my videos either. He's in the next room, so he can basically hear if he wanted to, you know what I mean? Or he could watch them anytime, but he just doesn't. Especially the story times, he won't. Excuse me. Let's get personal. Craziest place you had sex. Most embarrassing moment and worst date ever. Well, damn. I love it. Craziest place I ever had sex. There's been several, but I'll name just one. One time was in a cemetery at night. Creepy shit. Most embarrassing moment. Oh my God. I don't even know if I should tell this. Oh. 2 shrimps. My most embarrassing moment, and thank God, happened with my husband that I'm married to now. Yeah. You guys ready to hear this? Oh my God, so embarrassing. I have a million humiliating, embarrassing moments, but here's one. One time, these questions are going to get personal, guys, and I'm going to answer them. So, you guys watching, if you're easily offended or you're young and you shouldn't be hearing this, you need to not watch this. Okay, me and my husband, we were dating at the time. We weren't even married yet, guys. We were dating. Oh, God. We went to go have some great sex, and excuse me, we were drinking, you know, of course, and liquid courage and stuff. So you get your look at me and look what I can do kind of wit about you, you know what I mean? Oh God. So we went to the bedroom, and I don't know. I wanted to be like a superhero in the bedroom or something. So I was like putting my A game it's not even a word for that. I was putting on my, I'm like literally, I can do this like no one else can. I can show you that no one can even do this but me. Oh my God. So we were doing some wild and crazy sex positions. And I guess because I was drunk, I really didn't think about it, but I was in a really crazy position, and I was doing it for so long in that position that I pulled a muscle in my thigh. Oh my God. And I started screaming, and I stopped and I started screaming, oh my God, God. It was like, first it was the worst Charlie horse, and then it turned into a pulled muscle. And oh my God. In the heat of the moment, I started screaming. I jumped off. I jumped off and fell on the side of the bed, but then I rolled off again, so I rolled onto the ground, screaming the whole time, grabbing my thigh, because it was the worst Charlie horse ever in my entire life. I almost started crying. It hurt so bad. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And he was just looking at me like, he's like, what's wrong? Oh my God, you guys. Utter humiliation. And I couldn't even talk because the pain was so bad. And yeah, that ruined that night, or that episode. But, oh God. Yeah. Yeah, we were just barely dating. And the next day, I couldn't walk. Actually, the next 4 days after that, I was limping when I was walking. So one day he came home from work and, I was limping to the kitchen to get some water or something. And he goes, oh, wow, I see you had a fun night last night. And I was like, shut up. And I threw something at him. I said, I'm so humiliated. Oh my God, look at that huge knuckle of king crab. Oh my God. First y'all getting all into it, acting all sexy. All of a sudden you get slapped down by God. That was pretty bad. Yeah. Worst date ever? That was a POF date. It's a plenty of fish date. If you guys don't know, I'm sure most of you do. Oh my God, worst date ever. Oh. He had the worst breath. The worst breath. It was making me dry heave. And I was trying to hide my dry heave because that's embarrassing. I didn't want him to know. I don't like to hurt people like that or hurt their feelings. But, oh my God. I was like looking the other way while he was trying to talk to me. Like, oh my God, I don't want to be rude. But Jesus, I was about to puke. Because we had just eaten dinner. And we started to drink. I didn't notice. I noticed immediately his breath when I met him at the bar. But I didn't say anything, of course, what am I going to say? Boy, your breath. No. But then I was like, okay, after we eat and drink, it'll go away. You know what I mean? No, it was horrific. I seemed like such a bitch because I was just looking like this while he was trying to talk to me. Or I'd turn my chair around and face the other way while he was trying to talk to me, but I couldn't breathe. I could not. A few times I dry heaved, and thank God he never saw me do that. But yeah, it was terrible. And he was just not my type. He was good looking, but I didn't like his personality and definitely didn't like his breath. That was terrible. It seemed like that date lasted forever. Okay. Random questions, LOL. Are you a Trump supporter? As in, did I vote for him? No. As in, do I like him? Case by case basis. I agree with some things he does, and I definitely don't agree with a lot of things he does. So, your kids all seem so respectful. What is the one thing you absolutely did not tolerate as they were growing up? My name is pronounced like the word chosen. Oh my God, I love that name. That's so pretty. What a beautiful name. One thing I did not tolerate with my kids while I was raising them is disrespect. And to this day, in this household, whether you're 18 still living here or not, you will not disrespect me. That's one thing you will not do. And if you do that, you got 2 seconds to straighten your shit up, or you can go make other living arrangements. And I mean that. You can ask any one of my kids. That's the truth. So yeah, disrespect is not tolerated nor allowed. Yeah, I think that's okay. Oh, it's so hot. That's making me hot now. Has your ex-husband and his wife watched your content? I just found out recently, as in recently, like last week. Yes, they do. They watch my channel. Whatever. I know you have previously mentioned your zodiac tattoos, but I'm curious about your other wrist ones too. Do you have any others that we don't see? Yes, I do. I have the Leo with the warrior queen, Japanese kanji right there, and then the Libra with the warrior king for my husband. So me and my husband. And then I have one on the back of my neck right here and one just below it. And then I have a tramp stamp and I have one on my foot. And that's about it, but I'm getting more. I love tattoos. Definitely getting more. Oh my God, I'm getting so full. How did you learn to trust in relationships? Again, after what you went through with your kid's dad. Love you. The Lord. God, 100%. That's what made me start trusting again. I prayed day and night for me and my children and for God. Oh, because this can make me cry right now. I prayed every night and the Lord heard my prayers and he knew my heart. He felt my heart and he knew. I cried several nights with tears. You know, I just said, haven't I been through enough? Father, please. I've been through so much and I didn't deserve it. I just want to be happy. I just want to find happiness and I want to... I don't know why I'm crying right now. I'm about to start my period and I'm really emotional right now. Sorry. But, yeah, I asked him and I told him, please bring somebody in my life that would love me the way I deserve to be loved and treated, and my children equally. And he did. So, yeah, the Lord, day by day, he just made me feel different outlook and view on things. He gave me peace. And then he brought my husband in my life. And that really changed everything, so... Do you think your ex-husband watches your videos? Have you ever talked with his wife? Do your ex-in-laws have anything to do with your kids? Well, I answered the first question. Second question, I don't talk to her. I don't talk to her, but we communicate when we have to. And I prefer to go through her. And normally I do. But it's mostly all through text. Years ago, when the kids were smaller, me and her talked often over the phone. It was never through text. But over the years, things are just getting worse and worse. And so no, we don't talk. But when we do, it's through text. Does your ex-in-laws have anything to do with your kids? Nope. Not at all. Just like the father. Nope. The only family that's in my children's lives is their mother and their mother's family. That's it. Has anyone had any issues with the stories you've shared or the personal information you put out there? Your family, your husband, your ex, your kids? No, of course not. My family is very supportive. They love all my videos. They love my channel. As far as the ex, oh yeah, he's pissed. He's super pissed. And he's trying to threaten me in court over it. Good luck. But other than that, no. What's the one food you could never bring yourself to eat? Did you hear my stomach? Animal intestines or like cow balls or like pig's feet. Oh, hell no. Give me my walking papers. I ain't touching that shit. Other than that, I'll eat anything. I'm not picky, never have been. How old are your hubby's kids, and do you have a relationship with them? Will they ever be in any of your videos? My husband's kids are the same age as mine. It's crazy. His oldest son is 16, and his daughter is 13. And Gavin's 15, about to be. Wait. I don't know. Oh, Gavin and him are like less than a year apart, I think. But yeah. And then Brooklyn and his daughter are the same age. I don't know if they'll ever be in a video. It's up to them. Probably not, because they don't come here. We go there for the holidays. We go to Fort Worth. They don't ever come here. But if they want to, they sure can. How many times do you have sex per week, like average? Depends on how much alcohol you give me. A sinner. Okay, I know I'm being funny, but oh no, seriously, depends on how much alcohol I have. Because for some reason, when I drink alcohol, I really want it. Like, I really do. I don't know why. It's weird. 4 times, 4 to 5 times. More like 4. But sometimes it's been every day, a week. Yeah. We have a very, very healthy sex life. I'll put it that way. Very, yeah. But on average, about 4 times a week, I would say. Like, when shit happens and you can't really, yeah, at least 4. We don't let it go below that number. I'm getting so full. Okay, I have to save some room for dessert, so. Okay, yeah. So I'm probably going to do this last crab leg, and then I'm going to get my dessert. Oh my God, I almost ate all the seafood in here. Whew. And I'll have to take a break, like a couple hour break. But you guys won't know. It'll be like a second for you. Isn't that lovely? Because I have to let my food digest before I get my dessert for you guys. But we're going to do... Whoo! Motherfucker's hot. Bitch. This thing is awesome. I got this big ass hot plate at Amazon. My God, it's hot. And this thing will stay hot, warm, hot. Hot to me. Whew. For, I think it said like 4 hours and then it'll shut off. It's like meant for parties or something. It's so hot. That one was at the bottom. Oh, I gotta cool my mouth down. The heck? Oh. Okay, I finished it, guys. I tried. Okay. I'm gonna go let my food digest, guys. Clean up my kitchen from making this. And I will see you back in a minute for dessert. Okay. Okay, you guys, I am back. And we have this delicious, ginormous, beautiful, just beautiful Oreo cookie cake. Let me show it to you. Oh my gosh, it's gonna fall. Okay. And also, I have a bowl of whipped cream on the side. And all you need is love and milk. Yeah, got my milk right here. And I have some water too, because I don't know. All right, back to the questions. And yes, now I'm back. Okay. Oh my God. I already prayed, but yeah, I already prayed. Okay, that's for the cake too. Let's dig in here. You guys know I don't ever have dessert on my channel. Oh, stop. I don't want to cut the front because then it'll look ugly on your guys' end. Do you hear my dog macking at it? She's macking down there on it. Whipped cream. Damn. She's going, yeah. She's going ham down there on that little dropping. Hey, it's enough. Okay. If you could only eat one kind of food for the rest of your life, what would it be? You can pick a dessert and a savory. Much love. Let's get one of these. It would definitely be seafood, of course. Seafood. But if yeah, you didn't say I couldn't pick seafood. So there's an Oreo cookie on that. Seafood for the rest of my life. And the dessert, any kind of cake. Cheesecake. Cheesecake is number one, but that goes with any cake. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I have to drink so much milk when I drink sweets. Are you guys like that? Milk is so good. When you're eating something sweet, I have to have it. I'm gonna put some whipped cream on that action. There we go. Mm-hmm. Everyone is asking the same question over and over again. Yeah, I've already answered, so I will just ask, what's your favorite bubblegum? LOL. Teresa, that's funny. Hubba bubba. What do you do in your spare time? Do you have any hobbies? Yes, I do, actually. I love reading the Bible, the Word. I love studying. I love watching documentaries. I love looking up recipes. I love cooking. I love camping. I love, let's see. You motherfucking bitch. Sorry. This guy tried to get away from me. Just for that. Just for that. Yeah. That's what you get. But I also love watching, my favorite shows is a hobby of mine. When I have downtime, I love to do that. Playing games with my kids and my husband. Card games, board games, we love it. Mm-hmm. Yes, we love doing that. So fun. Can you tell I never have desserts on my channel? I'm like, Does your kids call your husband dad? No, they do not. They were older kids when I got with him, so yeah. If they were younger kids, when we got together, they absolutely would. But no, they call him Brandon unless like they want something. Then they call him Padre or Step Pappy. They're like, Step Pappy or Padre, and they like try and be lovey on him. Yeah, when they're trying to work it. Is it that cherry on there? What is the one thing you can absolutely not live without? P.S. Don't do political questions. Too much hatred and negativity these days. I agree. One thing I absolutely cannot live without. Well, that's a very broad question because are you talking about survival mode? Are you talking about like just my wants or desires? Well, the first thing that comes to mind, of course, is the Lord. Couldn't live without the Lord. Nobody could. Sorry, this thing is rickety. What do you want to do what did you want to do when you were in high school, career-wise? My whole life growing up as a young child and into my high school years, I've always wanted to be a marine biologist, an attorney, or a nurse in the labor and delivery ward. Those are what my future career goals were. My whole life, I can remember. What is it like being a YouTuber? Does it change your life in any way? For the better, absolutely, 100% for the better. For me, mentally, emotionally, my spirits are lifted. You guys you're just amazing to me, and I have true friends, and it's an amazing experience. And yeah, I love it. So much fun. So, excuse me, has it changed my life in a negative way of any sort? No, absolutely not. Yes, I love it. It doesn't feel any different, honestly. I don't feel any different as a person. I don't feel any different as who I was before I even started this. Not at all. I'm judged. I'm judged like a motherfucker. I'm judged like crazy on here, and you get picked on, but it doesn't bother me. It really does not bother me. So, no, hasn't changed my life in a sense of who I am and who I've always been. No. But as far as it helps me talk to you guys, and yeah. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Look at that bite. And it's great. I love it. I didn't know if I said that. Was beloved and family hospitable to you and your husband? Absolutely, 100%. Yes, they were. Yes. I did a video on my experience at Beloves. As soon as I got back from the collaboration with her, I did a specific video talking about her and her family and what me and my husband experienced. Excuse me, going to see her. I think it's what video is that? It's in the title. It's in the title of the video. So please go watch that. Yeah. And then you'll know everything. Mm. Mm. I freaking love Oreos. Oh my God. Describe your kid's relationship with Brandon and the process of becoming a blended family. Has it been difficult, and are there any complaints? Of course, it's not easy. Absolutely not. At first, yeah, it was a struggle. It was just, nobody was used to each other, and nobody knew how to act. It was very awkward. You know what I mean? Like in the beginning. But time, like I said, time heals everything. So over time, we all adjusted to each other fabulously. It was like we were never apart. It was very strange. My kids they were never uncomfortable around him, but it's just, living with another man, you know what I mean? Like, got a new stepdad, so they were just like, whoa, But yeah, it's just great. It's great now. No, there's never ever any complaints. Brandon is an amazing stepdad to my children. He's an amazing dad to his children. And yeah, my kids love him. That Oreo? Have you ever had a funny, goofy injury? I'm glad you asked that. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys can see this. I mean, I want you to see it. That's the inside. When I said that this hot plate stays hot for up to 4 hours, I mean after it's unplugged. This bitch is still on fire. And it's melting my whipped cream. And it's making my cake hot. And my whipped cream over here is like melted. Yeah, after you unplug it, 4 hours later it'll still be hot. Okay. Yes, I've had it. Oh my God. One time, and this is again with my husband, and again when we were dating, we weren't even married yet. I'm telling you, this man really loves me. Oh my God. So, cookie. So, I don't know if you ladies have experienced this, but oh my God, look at that. I got ready, got dressed, did my hair, my makeup. You know, okay, I'm good to go. I look good, look decent. You know, nothing, special, but. And so, he's like, okay, he came out. He's like, are you ready? And I said, yep. So I took one good look again in the mirror, like up close. And this was like freshly when we were dating. I wasn't living with him at this time. I went to go visit him. Did I say? Yeah. I went to visit him, I think it was a week. Yeah. So during this week, this is like barely new dating time. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Is so embarrassing. So I did like one, this is the stage where you're like embarrassed of bad breath, or you're embarrassed of if you have something on your face, or oh my God, do I have something in my hair, or like just you're embarrassed of everything at this stage when you're dating. And that's how I was. I was like a freak. I was like looking in the mirror, like making sure everything was perfect. Like, oh my God, do I have something on my face? Something on my teeth? That kind of crazy mode. Oh my God. So I did one quick last check in the mirror. Oh, sweet Jesus. And I noticed that I had hairs right here. And I had hairs around my nose. And I had like hairs like in between my eyebrows, because that's where I normally pluck. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I get little hairs right here. And so I pluck them. And like on the outside of my nose, I don't like hairs being seen. I don't like that. On men, I don't care. But on women, I just don't like that. So I will go really close in the mirror. And if I see one, I'll pull it out. And then of course right here, well, I looked in the mirror really close this one last time. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot to pluck. Oh my God. So, and this was like the second day I got there, and I didn't even realize it until the second day. And I was panicking. So, and I didn't bring my tweezers. I forgot them. Because second day I got there, and I just realized I didn't get my tweezers because my daughter took them. She borrowed them the night before I left, and she never gave them back. So I didn't have my tweezers, right? Oh my God. So I see his razor. On the counter. And the little razor stand, you know, had a little stand, and it was just hanging there. And I looked at it, and I looked in the mirror, and I looked at it, and I said, oh, fuck it. I said, I'm doing it. I'd rather be in pain than let him see hairs on my face. So I grabbed his razor, and I started shaving my lip side to side, and I even went right here. And then I like held my nose up, and I started shaving the outside of my nose on each nose hole. And then I shaved right in between my eyebrows, right? I did it really fast though, but I was made sure that I got all the hairs, you know? So he was like, are you ready? Are you ready? And I was like, yeah, I'm coming. So I think that took me like probably 30 seconds to shave all 3 areas on my face. I didn't use any cream or anything. I just dry shaved it. So then I put the razor up and I looked in the mirror. I'm like, oh God, perfect. Thank you. Okay, ready to go. He's like, I'll meet you in the truck. So he like went out. So I went out and went downstairs, got in the truck. The restaurant was like probably 5-7 minutes from where we were staying. And, you know, we're in a car, so we're both looking at the road. You know, we're not like talking like this. So we get to the restaurant. He comes and opens the door for me, and I get out of the truck, and he looks at me and he goes, oh my God, are you okay? I said, what? He goes, you're bleeding everywhere. I said, what? And I turn around and I like put the mirror down, you know, passenger seat mirror. And I looked in the mirror, you guys, and a million little bloody dots were all over my lip, all on the outside of both nose holes, and a strip right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I tell you, this man loves me. He loves me because, oh my God. That was one of the most another embarrassing moments I've had, but that was the most stupidest injury I gave myself. Are you serious? Yeah, I can't eat more cake. I'm so full. But yeah, I put a good dent on it. But I will be right back. What's your favorite thing to do when you're not doing videos? Taking care of my family, cooking, snuggling on the couch with my husband while he's playing his game or we watch a movie. Yeah, those are my favorite things to do. Who's your favorite music artist? That's a very hard question because I love all genre of music. I really do. I can't pick one. It's very tough. I don't know. I love except for like the headbanger, like the rah, rah, rah. I don't like that. That's the only genre of music I do not like. I'll listen to it if someone's listening to it. It won't like piss me off or anything, but I don't care. That's the only kind of music I don't care for. All other music genres, love it. What's your family's favorite meal that you cook for them that they love so much? My fish tacos, homemade fish tacos. My husband goes ape over those. My children do too. And homemade pot roast. And my homemade spaghetti. And my enchiladas. So, yeah, I mean, they love all my cooking, but those are like the main ones that they love. Do you ever hear from your ex-husband's brother anymore? You're the queen. What? Who said that? Oh, tell the truth and shame the devil. Hell no, I haven't heard from him since, and we're keeping it that way. Oh my God. That's pretty funny. I love that one. Love it. Oh yeah, no. What was your favorite job? Do you go to college? I do not go to college. I wish, but no, I don't. My favorite job. Well, I used to work in a nursing home as well. I really love that. I really love doing that. I just love elderly people. I've always had a place for them in my heart. And so working in the nursing home and being a caregiver was my favorite pastime job. What is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is parents not doing what they're supposed to be doing for their children. That's my biggest pet peeve. That nothing, it makes me so angry and enraged is when a parent, male or female, does not take care of their children, does not do what they should be doing for their children. That's my biggest pet peeve. I can't stand it. Ugh. Does your ex-husband still try to get you back? The last time he did was a year ago, but I'm sure it's going to happen again because that's how he is. That's who he is. So, yes. Can I come eat with you? I will cook for real. Hell yes, you can. Are you a grandmother? Yes, I am. I have a 1-year-old granddaughter. She's going to be 2 in November. And she's so cute. So, yes, I'm a granny, guys, okay? I'm beyond disgustedly full from that dinner and a cake. I'm going to have to fast for like 5 days for this meal. Oh, God. It was 2 hours and 6 minutes before I started this cake for you guys in between the cuts. And, oh, God. Does your husband have any other children? Yes, he does. He has a son and a daughter from his ex-wife. How do you like your life now after what happened to you? I love my life now. I feel very blessed. I questioned God for years. Not questioned my belief in him, never. I questioned God in meaning, why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? Why should anybody be put through this? I questioned that a lot. And see, I'm starting to get emotional again. It's my period. I haven't started yet and I'm on bitch mode. Sorry. And I get very emotional when I'm about to start. But yeah, I feel very, very blessed, and I was meant and made to go through what I did because it made me a stronger woman, a more respectable woman, and it made me an even better mother and a better wife. So yeah, I love my life now after everything I've been through. Kristen, I love your videos. You are such a genuine person. I really look forward to your uploads. No questions, just compliments. Thank you, Andrea. That's so sweet of you. I love it. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate that. What was your favorite thing to eat as a kid? Spaghetti and salad. I was the weirdest kid. I was like the only kid on the planet that would pass up a Happy Meal or a cheeseburger or something like that for a salad. Anytime I was offered a cheeseburger, a hot dog, candy, Cokes, popcorn, chips, I always wanted salad. And of course, the main meal that I freaking was obsessed with as a kid was spaghetti. I think that's where Mia gets it from because she's obsessed with spaghetti. My question is, do you think that your ex-husband watches your videos? I answered that. Yes, he does. My second question is, how many people are in your family? About 1 million. If you're talking about immediate family, I have 2 brothers, and it's just me and my mom and dad. My mom and dad had 3 kids. I'm the only girl and the baby. So I got double spoiled. But you're talking about me and my husband's little immediate family? It's me and him and 8 kids. I have 6 children biologically, and he has 2 biologically. So together we have 8 children. So there's 10 in our little family here. Well, we don't all live together, but you know what I mean. I would love to know your husband's opinion on your ex-husband and your experiences with him. Oh my God, there's been several occasions that we would go do a drop-off or a exchange, with the kids. This was like years ago. like 4 years ago. Their dad doesn't do anything with them anymore or tries to see them, nothing. But yeah, my husband and my ex got in each other's faces and, said horrible things, and especially over the phone. Yeah, it gets bad. So it's for the best that we don't meet in person anymore. Hey, hello, Queen. Hello, Queen. Just want to say thank you for everything you do. You are awesome. My question to you is, what's your favorite dessert? And I think you should make a dessert video. Well, here you go. Just for you. Just for you, sister. My favorite dessert is anything cake, as you can see. But my top favorite is cheesecake. What is your proudest moment? My proudest moment is when I became a mother. And then the most proudest moment is when I signed my 6th birth certificate and became a mother of 6. That is my proudest moment. And after I'm dead and gone, I have a beautiful, amazing legacy for the world. So that's my most proudest moment, is being a mama. If you were given 3 wishes by a genie to come true, what would you wish for? Good question, Fit Angie. I like that. I've always asked myself this ever since I was a little kid. And this is honest God truth. You think I'm crazy, but even as a kid, these were always my 3 wishes. And my family knows this too. Wish number 1, that everybody in the world would be saved. Wish number 2, that everybody in the world could have excellent health. Wish number 3, that everyone in the world could be financially blessed. That's true. And by everyone in the world, of course, that means me and my family as well. It's everybody, all of us. Yeah, I've always wished that. I care a lot for other people, I really do. Have you ever been arrested? Yes, I have. And do you want to know why? I got freaking arrested because an unpaid seatbelt ticket. And this was back when I was like Shamu, like almost 10 months pregnant with Aaron, and Aaron was almost 10 pounds. I was huge. Like when I sat down, my belly went past my knees, and I'm not even kidding you. That's how huge he was, and that's how big he stretched me out. I couldn't see my knees when I sat down. I'm not kidding you. So I went to go like grocery shopping or something, or go get the mail. I can't remember. This was years ago. And I couldn't wear the seatbelt. It was so uncomfortable. It hurt my stomach. My God, I was huge. So I didn't wear the seatbelt, and I got pulled over. And that a-hole cop, he was like, well, you didn't have your seatbelt on. I said, yeah, well, can you see me? I can't wear one. He goes, well, unless you have a doctor's note or a medical excuse, I'm going to have to give you a ticket. Really? He couldn't even give me a warning. No, he was such an ass. He didn't even look at me in the face. He was just like, it was like he was disgusted by just pulling me over. I don't know. He was the biggest jerk. So he gave me a ticket. And back then, oh my God. We struggled really, really bad financially, which that's another story time. Really bad. We had nothing. We had no money. None. Oh my God, that's a really good story time. So we couldn't afford to pay it. So we just let it go. We couldn't afford it. We could barely afford to eat. That's how bad it was back then. So over the years, I guess, they finally came for me. I was literally sleeping in my bed. And this was when we were living in Keller, Texas, after my divorce. Yeah, this is how long ago. And they knocked on my door and literally got me out of bed, slammed handcuffs on me, and took me to jail because like 10 plus years ago, I had an unpaid seatbelt ticket. Yep. That's the only one time I've ever been arrested. Oh, does hubby ever get jealous of all the attention from YouTube comments? Yeah, he does. He does. He won't show it. He jokes about it, but the only time he will show that it really truly bothers him and he gets very jealous is when we're arguing. Is if we're in an argument and we're fighting, and he'll be like, turning around to leave, the room, or I don't want to talk to you anymore or whatever. So he'll leave the room. He'll be like, why don't you just go talk to your lovers on YouTube? Why don't you just go talk to your boyfriends and girlfriends on YouTube? Yeah, I know it's male and female that giving you attention. Why don't you just go? Yeah. It's only when we're in a fight that he acts like that. But when we're not fighting, no, he laughs. He thinks it's funny. Would you ever go back to work at a traditional job? Absolutely, I would. I loved getting out of the house. I don't get out of the house anymore, so. Why do you dye your hair so much? Hello, sister. I am 40 years old, as in July 31st. This coming July 31st. I will be 40. Do you not know how many gray hairs I have? Apparently you don't, because I dye my hair all the time. But yeah, I would have my head would be covered in gray hairs. Hell no. I am not willing to accept that crown yet. No, thank you. Are you attracted to physical items? No, I am not. Never have been that way. Hi, honey. What's the best place you've ever traveled to, and what did you eat there? I went to Hollywood, Florida to visit my aunt, and we went to the most amazing Mexican restaurant and had the most amazing Mexican food. It was off the charts amazing. The biggest burrito, cheesiest burritos with like cheese sauce and the amazing queso and guacamole and the chips, and oh my God, just fabulous. Is the best Mexican food I've ever came across in my life. So yeah, that was pretty fabulous. What was your career before YouTube? Being a mother of many, working in a nursing home as a caregiver, housewife, mother, very busy woman. Yeah, so I still do all those things except caregiver. I don't do that anymore. Have you ever had weight issues with the amount of food you can eat? No, I have not. The only time I was ever overweight in my life, and yeah, I got overweight, was when I was pregnant, because I was pregnant back to back, literally, with all these kids. It's crazy. And I couldn't keep my weight down because I wouldn't stop getting pregnant. So yeah, I struggled with my weight during my pregnancies, but before I got pregnant, never. And then after, nope. I always kept my weight down. That's why I said I have to fast for 5 days now after this meal. I'm disgusted, but it was so good. Okay, I'm gonna read a couple more and then I'm done. Oh yeah. Have you ever been with a woman? If so, what was your experience? Yes, I have. I really don't remember because I was drunk half the time. So there you go. How old are your kids? 21, 21. Yes, my two oldest sons are 21 right now. 2 months out of the year, they're the same age because they're 10 months apart. 21, 21, almost 19, 16, 15, and 13. I had to think about that for a minute. How did your husband accept all 6 kids with open arms? He loved them. He loved them even before he really knew them. Like, he would just talk to him over the phone without actually meeting them in person, because we had a long distance relationship. And before he even met them, he talked to them on the phone, and he was great with them from day one. Do you like yard work? Do you have a gardener? No, I don't like yard work. No. And we do have a gardener because it's base housing, so yeah, we have a gardener that the housing facility hired. No, I don't do yard work. I have too many kids for that. And I don't like bugs. Bugs, oh God, I can't do it. Why are you such a clueless cunt? Why you gotta call me clueless though? That's so rude. Do you know how rude that is? I'm not clueless. I'm a very smart person. Okay. Just made me dizzy. Don't you ever call me clueless again. Are there any regrets in your life? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's my last question. I have so many more, but yeah, this is like a 2-hour video. But I'm saving this whole thread, you guys, so I will come back to this. My next Q&A. No regrets, absolutely not. Mainly because I don't know what kind of person I would be today if I hadn't gone through what I've gone through. I don't know. I don't know if I would be a snobby bitch, or I don't know if I would be, like a hateful person, or I don't know. I don't think I would, because that's just not who I am, but who knows? You never know. But because of what I went through and what journey I have taken thus far, it's made me the woman I am today. And I think I'm a great person. I really do. And I mean, people might have other opinions, but my family and friends sure don't. So, no regrets at all. I'm just glad it's over with. I'm glad the hell that I went through is over with. And yeah, like I said, no, I do not regret meeting my ex or falling in love with him or being with him or having children with him, because my children are my world. They are my life. And I would do it all over again right now. I'd sign a paper right now for my children. I would go through all of it again for them. Okay, anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I'm so sorry for the long video, but it was dinner, dessert. If you guys stayed till the end, I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. It means you're a true friend to me and you want to get to know me as a person and not just a YouTuber. So that means a lot to me, you guys. I really, really, really am grateful for that. And yeah, I don't even know if anybody's here anymore. But okay, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, you guys. And I will try to upload really soon. But I'm really full, and I'm probably going to be full for like days. I like ate my house just now. Why did you make me do that? I'll lick you for that. Okay, guys, bye.